Alright guys, all you guys calling me up about the lickety split, and I told you in the last video about that springs and cable inside. Well, you must have jinxed me, because splitting wood today and my cable I told you guys about, it went and snapped on me. Yes sir. So I told you, a cable runs around over a pulley up the other way. So you don't get access through this side. You get all the hydraulic hoses in the way. Right? You don't want to take all of that stuff off. You access from the other side. Elevate the splitter. Okay. On the side you got 3 holes on the side. Yours might not be exactly the same as mine. On mine I got 2 pins like this, go through, and 1 3/4 inch bolt. I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to put 3 3/4 inch bolts, and they go through, and the springs, it's positioned nice now. I got the sunlight, you can see it, I hope. The springs, those bolts go over through the springs like my finger's going through. Okay, so I actually had it out already. I put it back in for the videos so I can just demonstrate it. Okay, so this will turn out to be a halfway decent repair video, I hope. So this is it. You take those 3 bolts out, grab a hold of the 3 springs, pull them out. Like I told you, they're just like garage door springs. I'm willing to bet you can get the garage door springs if you ever broke a spring. But that's all. 3 springs, they go from the bolts on this end down to this end, like I told you, to this flat plate. This flat plate here, which the cable hooks onto, and then it goes down the other end, over a pulley and out and around onto the ram, and that's all it is. Okay, so from this side it's pretty easily accessible. I know you can't see down in there, but so what I'm going to do is get a stiff hunk of mechanics wire, shove it in there, tie it to my cable, pull the cable through. So yeah, that cable snapped on me. Jeez, 1959, I mean, you know, it's only, what, 40, 54, 55 years old? No, what the hell am I saying? 45 years old. That cable should have lasted at least another 6 months. Anyway, that's the story, guys. So I'm kind of glad this broke. This way I can show you guys how it works, exactly the way I explained it to you last time, but if you couldn't get a visual of it, now you got the visual. It's 3 springs, just like garage door springs. They sit up in there, and the bolt goes through this side, and then they attach to this plate here. You know, they just hook onto that plate, that's all. Just hook on. And the cable in the middle goes down the other end around a pulley outside to the ram. It's pretty damn simple, I tell you. It's ingeniously simple. So, anyways, that's the story. I was mid-splitting here, and the ram came out and didn't go back, and I knew exactly what it was. I heard the noise. So, anyways, that's the story. So you guys all calling me up about this problem. You jinxed me. My cable broke on me, but no big deal. I'm gonna run to the hardware store, get some cable, and get this back together. It's a pretty simple repair, really. Shouldn't take more than an hour. Put it all back together, and we're back in business. So that's it, guys. Pretty simple. I'm sure you can, if you ever do break one of these springs, I want to bet you can measure it and get a garage door spring the same size. It's almost the same tension, same hook system, everything. So I'm sure that's what guys did in the past. But I do that, but I can't see one of these springs breaking, really, to tell you the truth. But if it does, that's what you can do. So that's the story. So now, if you didn't understand it to the last video, you certainly should understand it now. That's the story. 1959 lickety split. Yep. She's taking a little rest. Repairs are in the works. Alright guys, we'll be back shortly. Thank you. Welcome, Daniel.